After signing up a new user, we need to sign in to be authenticated in our sign in page. Now we'll head back to our code editor and go to sign up. Since we've created a ton of logic here for our sign up page in order to sign up users, we can reuse a lot of that for sign in, since the process is going to be pretty similar. However, we're not going to have a success dialog that will direct our users somewhere else. We're going to do the redirect automatically, but we still will need an error snack bar. So we'll just copy everything within the component, starting with state, as well as all of the markup. We don't need the styles. We can copy just before the last curly brace. We'll head to sign in, and we'll remove everything in the component and paste. So starting up at the top, we will uncomment all of our imports. We won't need a name since we're just going to be signing in with email and password. We will need an error. There'll be no created user. We won't need open success. We'll still have our handle close as well as handle change. Handle submit will be different because, again, we don't have a name, so we won't need that from state. Our user will just have an email and password. We'll need to change the function sign up user that we're importing to sign up user to sign in user. So we'll go to our auth file in lib and do that right now. We can remove the console log for sign up user. We're going to export const sign in user. So the async, it'll take a user. So the request that we'll make to sign in a user will be essentially the same that we made to our sign up endpoint. It'll just be, instead of sign up at the end of the path, /sign in. We're still passing in our user data. We're getting back some data. And if we look at our auth controller, you can see for sign in, we're returning our entire user object that we're getting. So just like we did in the last project, we're going to need to persist this user data in our application. So again, we're going to make use of the ability to put things on a script on the window with this window user script variable. So again, we'll include our check of if type of window is not equal to undefined. We have a window object. I'm going to say window user script variable. You can name this whatever you like, as well as the corresponding property name for this. We're going to set that to the data that we get back or just an empty object. Then moving on and sign in, we'll first make sure to import sign in user from one level up lib and then auth. So here within the then, as I mentioned, we won't need the created user. We don't need access to anything here. We just want to push through the home route. We want to push through the home page. So we can say router.push to the home route. So of course we need to bring in our router. So import router from next/router. We'll reuse show error, and in render we can get rid of the created user destructuring statement as well as open success. And then in our markup, our typography will have the text sign in. We can remove the form control for name. The is loading ternary here will say signing in and sign in. For our error snack bar, we'll still have open error, and handle close. And we can just get rid of the success dialog entirely. But make sure we have that closing div. So we'll save everything, and hopefully we connected everything properly. Looks like we're getting an error. Oh, and I forgot to switch out the icon that we're using. So instead of gavel, we'll use the lock icon. Okay, so now if we hit sign in, both of our inputs are required, so we'll type in something for email and some invalid password and hit sign in. We get our snack bar again telling us that the password or username is incorrect. So again, if we want, we can make that red by going to the snack class and changing it to theme.palette.secondary.light or main, whatever variant you like. So now we have our snack bar, and if we provide the correct password and hit sign in, we should be taken to the home route. And if we look at our window, we should have that user property, that underscore underscore user property. It should contain all of our user data.